inbound and outbound flights are canceled. Welcome to the Layover. Feel free to get a drink from the bar or twist up. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
We should do a show and donate some of the
all the
proceeds
money,
to Layover and also hair care products.
Get
Trying to get the waves back, son. I'll be the first dude with a wavy scalp.
I got that spray on. You ain't seen it?
Spray, yo, let me get the fucking Bosley do-rag.
That Beijing. That Beijing. Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna go to the spot downtown and ask the Asian lady, can I get like
you ain't never seen it do it. It was in the Home Depot and took the damn thing real quick. Put his shield up on his head and straightened the hairline up real quick and walked off. He's over there like the chalk paint.
For real, man.
Like line paint.
He was just like,
I seen a dude on Instagram.
I just seen a dude do that with the beard.
Not do that with deodorant. Walk up to the grocery store, deodorant. Bitch, what are you looking at? What, you ain't never seen nobody use deodorant in the damn store before? I was like, oh Lord.
I know people do that shit. I ain't never seen it though.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never ran across that shit.
Man, you gotta make sure that when you go there, make sure that cap like it's got some tug before it just pops off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. you got something. That's some shit to think about. I don't ever think about it.
I'll flip the fuck out. That's
You
like
think about
sodas, man. People don't think about when they drink sodas. Look at the top of your like Jared. He be drinking them the ginger ales that I have in there. They be sitting out in the I be telling them, yo, you might want to
rinse that top off.
Do something. Like, go ahead and do. You won't see me pull out a Coca-Cola and not make sure that shit is perfect.
You ever seen?
I'm not catching no rat pee in my mouth.
Right. You ever seen somebody pick up drink out of a dirty can like that, and when they put it down, you look and you see like the lips and mixed with the dirt from the top. That's nasty, yo.
Yeah.
You rinse that top off. Too late now. Too late.
Like that.
Shit crazy.
So, if you were gonna, who's your
Yeah, we live. Welcome to the Layover Podcast. Fuzz Jaxx, Sam Brown,
Peace,
Kush,
Peace.
Kelly.
Hey, what's your
Sam.
favorite?
Episode 25.
Yep. We're quarter old.
We're 26.
Your favorite hip hop group?
Favorite hip hop group? Ooh. Nah.
For me, just to be
for you, yeah. Who?
No, just for me, just to be like, damn, such.
Favorite hip hop group? I would have to say Wu-Tang Clan.
I was just about to say the same thing, probably, because I listen to the most of their music, and they kind of
I put them like 3 or 4.
Reason why? Yeah.
I think like if I'm gonna throw them in there, like I gotta go De La Soul number
7.
Number 2, I gotta go like
it kind of really influenced the rest of my
Outkast,
everything.
Outkast.
Yeah.
They like 2.
Like as a group organized in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that was in high school.
And see, that's a pretty good stat because all those groups changed and shit. That's the cool thing about it. Like I know De La Soul, like is really. I don't know. I feel they're really respected, but people don't really understand how much De La Soul really changed shit. Like De La Soul came out in an era, man, when like it wasn't cool to be intelligent. It wasn't cool to be different. It wasn't cool to talk about your blackness. And those motherfuckers came in, man, and just the way they did it was just brilliant.
Yeah.
They were so different. And then people forget their beat arrangements and shit. How they use like samples from like the Turtles and they like
And
Prince
itself.
Paul. Yeah.
Prince Paul would play some random shit. They said they would go in there and there literally would be like 60 vocal tracks because they would go in the background like,
Yeah. This shit's crazy.
hey, yo.
And if you listen to that
keep
album,
going back and forth and
right?
back and forth with noises and yeah, it was all
you can hear
creative.
different yeah, especially that first album, 3 Feet High Rise. You hear all kinds of weird shit in the background. What's the one song they had?
I like
and crazy shit in the background.
on a note like that, stuff in the background. That Purple Haze song by Cameron on Dipset.
Dipset,
Diplomatic
one of your
Community.
favorites?
Huh?
Dipset, one of your favorites? Who's your number 2 or who's number 1?
Outcast.
Ooh, my number
But I'm just saying the song Purple. On
See,
that
that's
on
crazy.
that
I
on
don't
that
know how
album,
you consider
it's
number
like
one.
that. It's layered, and in the background, you hear Cameron complaining about, yo man, nowadays you gotta roll your own blunt because nowadays somebody tip you some dust. So he be talking about somebody giving him some dust the whole time the song going on. He's like, your own brother give you some dust, you know what I'm saying? He's like, what's this? Tito, this ain't no motherfucking loud. What's this here?
Because if that's the case, do you have to include like Snoop and Dre, like the Chronic? Is that a
Nah.
group?
Nah.
Nah. I don't call it a crime.
I wouldn't call that a group.
I call that was a feature.
Yeah, that was Dr. Dre with an ass of feature. That was Dr. Dre with an album with classic features.
And it was just Snoop Dogg with some motherfuckers from the hood.
I feel like Snoop Dogg more with that album.
Mm-hmm.
He gave it a feel. I feel like they did ain't nothing but a G thing. They said, oh, word it up.
Look,
They already
and kept it
know
going.
where they were going after that. Yeah. Straight
Kept
up.
that vibe going. Well, look, to me, the Chronic and Snoop Dogg's out. I don't even think Doggy Style, that's cool. I like that, but that's that Chronic. That's it.
Well, to me, that's the first time you really, like,
Comes from Deep Cover. This was the first time he did it. He got on something, and then he got on the remix. And that's just nasty.
Yeah, I remember
With S
Chronic
Curry.
album. Yo, that shit. I remember I got that and Cool G Rap and DJ Polo, Live and Let Down, the same thing. And I was in the car and I
Did
put
they
that
get Live and
Chronic
Let
shit
Die?
on. Yeah, remember in the cover. Remember the cover had
Is it off the James, because of the James Bond shit, or is it another song? The
No,
song,
they had a song on the album
old
called
school
Live and Let
song.
Die. Yeah, but
It's like
They
a-
sampled
you
they
know,
had
that's
the
a-
dogs. Remember they
Let
had the
Die.
dogs and shit hanging on the on the cover of this shit, huh?
Yeah.
Sounds like
Like the
sample.
Live and Let Die.
Nah, this is
That shit is gangster shit too.
other shit.
we need to put that.
That's it, eh? Yeah. And I think that the dude that wrote it for the James Bond movie when he made, or they used it for that. That's what I know it
He
for.
wrote
They made some songs.
Yeah, that was
for
Paul
those
McCartney and
movies.
Wings. Who
Who?
made that? That was Paul McCartney and Wings.
Word.
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Like you need to actually.
If you listen to the song, you can tell it's Paul. Like when
Yeah.
he goes into
Because that.
Live and Let Die.
Yeah, that's just the
Right.
change
That
up.
part,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. That whole song, the whole melody and structure is totally different than that.
It's like the bridge.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, like, that's to me, like, how come it's okay for a movie person to go, I see this vision with that break, and everybody goes, that's fucking perfect, love it, you couldn't have done better. But you have some MC go, I see this vision with that break, and you're an ignorant motherfucker who's stealing music. Like, what's the argument? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How come the whole time hip hop was coming along, it's okay for the dude in the movie industry to take his snippet and portray the picture with the music that he sees?
And for rap, for hip hop shit.
You see what you see where I'm going with that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, isn't it funny how like hip hop has like these crazy ass guidelines and rules and shit, but the fucked up thing about them, like they get broken like every day in the culture. Like You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Because there
right?
wasn't nothing. It was just a motherfucker with a bunch of shit, you know, a bunch of equipment trying to do some shit, and they made a bunch of, you know, sounds, and it was all different. And then after a while, some people try to put it in the box, but you just can't put it in the box, man, because it's always growing and evolving, new shit to it.
There's only one thing that belongs in the box.
Yeah. I hope we're talking about the same shit.
Yeah, we are.
Oh.
What's up with the UFC, Joy?
What do?
They got a card coming up.
Who?
Oh, I'm sorry. Medicaid. Whoa.
Medicaid. Hey, that goes alright.
You know what I mean? Like most deaf or fucking Dave Spell stuff. Yeah, he taught me how to cook crack to eggs. If they should little cinnamon. Gyro. Fucking genius. Fucking genius. Yo, you ever seen what's that shit? Galactic Guide to the Space. Shit with Most Def, where the dude he come get his homie because he's about to blow the earth up. He's like, yo, that shit is stupid.
I never seen that movie.
That's some retarded ass. Like if you like British comedy shit, it's for your ass. But if your ass don't like British comedy, don't even try to fucking watch it. Cause you'd be like, what the fuck is this shit?
What's that joint he did with Jack Black? That shit was off chain. Most people didn't like it though.
Jack Black.
Movie store, return movies only. Please be kind. That's what it was.
Be kind, rewind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, he wasn't just doing the racist shit, right? He was kind of like a little.
Wasn't they like ending movies the way they wanted them ended or some shit like that?
Well,
no, they were acting the movie out.
Like
it was all
okay,
based off of a dream.
They would
Like,
go
what
in there
he-
and act the movie and put it in there.
His
And
pops
record it
told
over.
him that it was like Muhammad Ali or somebody random had done a big boxing match in the building that he was in. And his pops died, and Most Def got to keep the store. And they were just renting movies, and he felt like he had to be or do something significant more than just do movies, so he started reenacting stuff. And it became more famous, and then somebody finally came and on his parade and like, man, I don't know whatever his dad told him was a huge lie. You see what I'm saying? And that's what. It's a really good movie, man.
never seen it, man.
He said,
Well, it's a good thing we smoked a bunch of that, because tomorrow you won't remember this conversation and remember what I told you.
he did something else too, pretty good. Oh, he's in fucking Italian Job.
Yeah, I think that's his best role.
What do you know?
I don't think that's it. I like that joint he did with, he's got a couple of them, but one of my favorite he did with Bruce Willis.
16
Oh,
blocks.
16 blocks.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Got 10.
Then what's the other shit?
You see Atlanta?
Was it Empire? Not Empire. This shit about Etta James and all that shit. Chuck Berry, the record label.
I didn't watch
Remember
that
he
yet.
played Chuck Berry and shit.
I haven't watched that.
Presley, so Chuck Berry, that's rock and roll.
Chess record.
I haven't watched that one.
Beyonce was Etta James. Adrian Brody played the owner of Chess Records.